Welcome back, viewers, to the Westclox Auto Watch series. So, yes, we're putting everything back together, and it is just a matter of getting the correct wheel in the correct pivot hole. So, everything should be clean now. If we get this back together and it doesn't run, either something isn't clean enough, which I don't know why it wouldn't be, because there's no dirt or anything coming off. This movement is very good for wear. Like, there is almost none. I can see, I mean, there's, stuff like this, but no pivots are worn. Nothing is going on in that department. Anyway, we'll get this wheel in here. Whoops. Get our first wheel. Oh, you know what? I need to put the other one in before we do that. Sometimes these things can get a little bit fiddly. There we go. And this is going on here now. Oops. There we go. We're going to stick this in there. And then the crown should be here. This is the crown assembly, more or less. As you can see, it's going back together fairly quick. It's just kind of, I think the most annoying part of the whole ordeal is just doing the pivots. As in putting the plates together and getting all the pivots in the right holes. I don't know if we'll be able to yeah, if you're filming a series on YouTube, viewers, you gotta make sure to drink some water beforehand, because the tongue will tend to stick to the roof of your mouth, and you won't really talk right. So that is all that goes on there, minus the top plate, which is going on now. And as you can see, I just covered all of that with my hands. And I'm going to try and shoot this in a way where I'm not blocking all of it. But that's kind of hard. And while this is happening, I like to take and I know I've barely even got it together here. I think I've only got the center wheel pivot on there. I like to just gently take the screws, or take some screws anyway, not all of them, and just start adjusting these things, and just slowly start tightening them a little bit, just a little bit, just as an incentive to get this thing to actually go together. And we're gonna take, what else have we got? Oh shoot, this is my favorite part. I gotta flip the movement upside down and get the pivots in on this side. Viewers, sometimes it's easier to just, flip it over and stick them in the other way. So I'm gonna start doing that now. So yeah, I didn't really show much of that on camera because this is so fiddly. It's fiddly, it's not a hard watch to work on, but I don't know how I would have filmed that, considering I was holding it up to my face, basically, and seeing where things were. So you can see all the pivots in there. That wire there, I just grabbed it with a pair of tweezers and stuck it behind there where it's supposed to be. See how this spring, this little lever here, the spring loads this gear. And then you can set the time on it, yeah. So that's that. That's all well and good there. And I think that's everything for this particular little bit of it. Oh, I might put this. Oh, look at that. This has come kind of undone a little bit. Let me take something and push that forward. There we go. Yeah, this stuff sometimes is kind of, as I said, really fiddly. Pops out, moves around. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to film the installation of the hairspring and balance, but I'll show it being reassembled. So I believe it went on something like this. Yeah, the wheel went like that. And the spring, which is in great shape, was on like this somehow. Oh, and I see some coils are... Oh no, they're not stuck together. Okay, that's good. I see there's a little bit of something in there though. There's some kind of... I'm going to take my oiler. And no, I'm not going to oil the hairspring, and I rinse this thing off with alcohol so there's no residue on it. This is interesting. There's little flakes in this thing. Yeah, I want to get that crap out of there. Well, that wasn't the idea. Yeah, you know what, viewers? That was kind of dumb of me, actually. I think I've actually made the hairspring dirtier, or more dirty, than it was to begin with. So, I'm going to try and... Yeah, I don't know what that is there. If you see a hairspring in good shape, viewers, don't even bother cleaning it. That's my take on that. I don't know what that is there. I'm going to try and use it with alcohol in the ultrasonic cleaner and try and get that out of there. Actually, instead of cleaning it, I've just decided to do a little bit of an experiment and just try and see how it'll run like that as is. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave it. And also, I was able to get some of that off with my oiler there, so I don't know if it'll be much of a problem. Anyway, so we've stuck our hairspring on there, but it's just kind of flopped on there. What could be small enough to push this thing down and also not slip and distort the rest of this spring? Well, the plastic cover from our watch case opener, the blade protector, which you'd think it'd only be that, is actually just the right size to get in here. And I'm going to take I don't know, just bat it with a screwdriver like this. And we're already going on relatively easy. So the key is, of course, keep the cullet in here and don't let the rest of the hairspring get distorted with this. So that's the goal there. And I think, yeah, I just need to kind of keep going with that a little bit. Just want to make sure that's in first before, you know, hitting it. So that is just the right size. Yeah, I think we've just got it on correctly. Although I think I might give it a bit more of a point. As in other words, we haven't actually got it on correctly. This needs to be a little further down. That has to be pretty close, I think, now. So yeah, these case openers actually came in handy for the dollar watches, for not only prying the hairsprings off, but putting them back on again. Okay, that's good. We're gonna put it back together now. Yeah, that's very convenient that this slot is just, you know, wide enough and also small enough to fit the cullet in. So that's great. And I took the balance cup out of this just so no liquid would get trapped in the screw threads. So if we get our balance cup and just stick her in there and don't have it very tight at all, just start turning it. Well, that actually went in really well for the first time. And let's see what we got going here. Gonna try and drag it along. Shoot. Let's get this going here. Shoot, you know, yeah, I don't know if you keep seeing that, viewers, but I keep turning this thing backwards more than forwards. There we go. There, we'll start with that, and we'll stick it in there. And while I've got the movement in this particular state, I'm going to put a little bit of oil on my oiler, making sure to constantly clean it, because this thing is being used for a lot of different tasks. And the oil's not coming. Okay, there we go. There's a little drop of it there. And we'll just stick the nozzle of the bottle up there. Okay, so what we're going to do is just oil the actual balance cups, because this thing is pivoting back and forth the end of the pivots are pivoting back and forth in there. I think I may have missed a little bit. And same here. Maybe able to grab some of this oil here and stick it in here. Yeah, this is the easiest way to go about this, just oiling it before it's in and not after. Might put a little bit more on that. I don't want it smeared all over the place like it is down here, though. That's not good. Oh, is this gone? Where'd the oh, shoot, we lost the cup. Nice. That's the, I think that's probably a pinnacle of Gregola filming right there. Guys tries to oil a balance cup that's not even there. Way to go, Greg. Let's try to do that again there, shall we? I'll just leave that there. There we go. I hope some of it actually made it into there. Yeah, this may not be the most precise way to oil these cups, but it's better than trying to stick it in there after the wheel's there. Anyways, now that that great task has been accomplished, I think I'm going to install this now. And we're just going to stick her in there. And I've got this balance cup here, the adjustable one. Thank goodness these are, well, this one here isn't, but this one here is adjustable. So you can pull that almost entirely out, or unscrew it, and then just kind of finagle this thing in here. Make sure your regulator's way the heck over there, because once there was a freak accident, I had it over here somewhere, and I was doing this with it, and it got caught in the hairspring and actually deformed it slightly, so that was really great. That was what I wanted for Christmas. Not at all. I think that was in July or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, so we're just getting this in here, getting this regulator out of the way. Actually, I'm going to stick that there, sure. And yeah, it's really just... Oh, shoot, I'm dumb. I gotta loosen these screws up. That also helps, and I'm pretty sure that's why there's two of them here. So this section here is a little more adjustable. Oh, well, that just fell out. That's a good thing. At least there's more of a gap there now. Okay, we've got it kind of in. And now we're just screwing the point into place. Or we're screwing the cup into place. Yeah, this is... It's one of those things where Greg did kind of... Oh, shoot. Well, we lost that. And now we just kind of keep fiddling around with this thing. And pulling it up here. Back into the center where it belongs. As you can see, there's the point right in the cup there, so that's great. Be riveted on balance cup or whatever. It'd be cool if that one came out, but it doesn't, so it's not really necessary. This one, however, is, or at least makes servicing 1,000 times easier. I'm sure it's not necessary, but whatever. They all have that. Even the crappy ones from the 90s have, I think, an adjustable balance cup, so... Unless someone has completely riveted it in somehow, or done some weird modification. You guys get the idea. Once again, viewers, another fiddly process that we've now completed, so next thing we need to do is pin the hairspring, but I'm going to save that for the next part, because I don't want a 49-minute long video.